Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Wire Season 2, Episode 12, the last one, the final one of this Season 2. Like you guys, you know it if you watch my reaction videos about the two last episodes that I watched this morning. I watched this morning the two last episodes, but I had to take a break because I want to visit my grandparents to have lunch with them, and I took a bigger break than I thought. And maybe, in fact, you know, it was what was supposed to happen, and it's better like that, because clearly when I'm sitting right there trying to remember what's happening into the last episode and what I can expect for this one, nothing is great. Nothing is great, nothing is putting me in a good mood. Like, I remember that at the end of the last episode I cried. I was so worried for Frank, I was delusional, I went crazy, I made a lot of theories which, now that I think about them again, I'm not sure of them, you know, like... You know that I have a powerful imagination. Remember that at the end of the season 1, when we said goodbye to Bubbs, for me, we said goodbye to him for good, and when he reappeared during the episode 4 of this season 2, it was like I saw a ghost and I panicked, because for me, Bubbs, you know, he already got better and he had a house for himself and stuff like that. Like, truly, I imagined it, and for me, it already happened. So, I have a powerful imagination. Like you saw it during the last episode, because the last episode really, during half of it, I thought to be like, no, Frank is not gonna kill himself. He's not gonna kill himself, right? And in fact, the guy didn't kill himself, and I think that he never thought of it. But me, I had the impression that he would do it, and I almost convinced myself that he would do it. And when he was on the docks, walking on the docks, like, for me it was a perfect time, like that's it, like a captain dying with his boat. The guy wanted to die on his docks. A powerful imagination, but only for bad stuff. No, but it was something good. Guys, I'm gonna begin this episode 12 convincing myself that Frank is not dead. Why? Mostly because I love his character. He was really a reveal for me during this season 2. If I fall in love with Bubbs and Omar during the first season, clearly I fall in love with Frank during this season 2. In particular with how this actor is playing Frank, and also with how this character is written, you know, all of that thing about being so loyal to the dogs and being so scared for the dogs that he would do anything, everything for them, even doing bad stuff with bad people, knowing that it's bad, knowing that they are also doing prostitution stuff, still he's going with it because he needs more money for the dogs, for his guys, and he's doing all of this lobbying stuff. He has all of the election issue. He had all of the election issue, like so many stuff that he did for the dogs, and he forgot his son for some days, minutes, and because of that, Ziggy committed that mistake, trying to prove himself to everyone, to prove that he can do something by himself, because they pushed him away from the other business. And I can't blame them, and at the same time it was so bad for Ziggy, because the only thing that Ziggy wanted, it was to play with them, you know, it's almost that. Ziggy is a kid, he just wanted to play with his cousin and for his dad to be proud of him. He's a kid, Ziggy is a kid at the end of the day. Right there, we know that Frank went to see the Greek thinking that the Greek could change the situation with Ziggy, could help, but just some second before this meeting, the Greek learned that the cops made him an offer. He doesn't know that Frank wanted to push away that offer, didn't want to accept and all. For me, Frank didn't die. You know that I have a rule. If you don't know it, now you know it. For all of the shows, all of the books, all of the movies, everything that I read, watch, listen to and all, I have a rule. If the person didn't die in front of my eyes, if I didn't see the body of that person, body cold, eyes closed, it's really a mojo. Each time that you have a doubt about someone in shows and movies dying or not, have that mojo in mind, body cold, eyes closed. If you don't see that, the person is not dead. And right there, I'm sorry, but we just saw Frank walking, to see them. He's not dead. We didn't see anything like that. And for me, if the Greeks, they think that Frank is walking with the cops, are they gonna take the risk to kill him right there? Maybe the cops are watching. Maybe they are listening to something. Maybe he has a wire on him. For me, a good possibility, the best possibility right there is the fact that they're gonna deny everything that he's gonna say or ask, because they're gonna think that the cops are listening to that conversation, and Frank is gonna go back to see the cops, he's gonna accept this offer, it's gonna help for Ziggy, but I think that it can't be right for Nikki. Nikki can have some issues because of that, but not Frank and not Ziggy. Like at this point, I'm fighting into my mind to try to find solutions to save people. I know that for the season 3, we can't keep everyone. And with a guy like the Greek, people are gonna die. It's not like they're gonna go in jail or stuff like that. Like, people are gonna die. I want to save Frank. For all of these characters, I love you, Ziggy, like, I want to protect you, and Nikki, the situation with your girls, like, I would want to protect you. But if I have to save only one of you, one of these 3 Sobotka, I would save Frank, because this is really the character that I loved the most during this season. His situation is the worst right now. Like, Ziggy is in jail, Nikki is out there doing his own stuff. Frank is gonna visit, he's gonna see, like, really in the 5 next seconds, the persons who think that he's betraying them. It's so bad, it's so bad. I don't want for Frank to die. Like, all of the series that I said right there, just know that I believe into them, but clearly not at 100%. And I know that we have a big risk, of discovering during the opening scene of this episode that in fact Frank is dead, like to discover his body being tortured and all. I know that. Just know that I know that. Am I prepared for it? Not at all. Like I just told you, I was with my grandparents, I ate with them and I spent some time with them, so clearly I'm not in the mood of losing Frank right now. But I know that it can happen and still it's gonna break me. Just know it, okay? Is it gonna break me like it would break me to lose Bubbs? That's a big question, and for now I don't have the answer. I can't predict my emotions, how it's gonna go. Oh, fuck. Frank. For sure, I should talk also about what happened between Omar and Brother, the fact that Omar attacked Brother because of Stringer, but he knew after that Stringer lied, so in fact at the end he didn't kill Brother, he let him alive, and in a way I had the impression that it was, okay, fair enough, I'm not gonna call for any revenge, and I think that Brother, he understood also who hired Omar right there, or at least told to Omar, go after Brother. The situation for Stringer is really bad, not only because of that situation, meaning Omar knows that you lie and Brother knows surely that you sent Omar, but also because he's going after Avon, also because all of the business deal for now it's working well, but it's not gonna work for a long time because of the situation at the towers, but also because of the fact that Proposition Joe is not gonna have any more supply to sell you, so bad things are gonna happen, Stringer. I don't know how it's gonna end for you, and he still has that possibility of eliminating Avon, we saw that it was really easy for him to eliminate someone in jail, so I'm not gonna say like that is Stringer, you're gonna die right there, because the guy is clever, so he can be a snake and he can manage to stay alive and all, and also to kill people. We'll see. The cops, this investigation, the fact is that they arrested Sabatka. I mean by that the FBI had what they want, Valchek, he had what he wants. They're gonna close the case right now, they're gonna close that detail. No. At least they are not gonna give them all of the resources that they gave them right there. We'll see, and I'm gonna see that right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want a big extended reaction part for this episode, you have my Patreon, and on my Patreon they had this reaction video 2 videos ago, you know, or maybe 3 even. Like, on my Patreon they have 2 or 3 episodes of advance. It's really a lot. If you can be interested to have these advantages and to support me, also to encourage me to continue my binge watching of The Wire and to continue my channel, you have my Patreon for that. And for The Wire, if you're only interested by The Wire, you just have to subscribe to the level 2. Okay, let's go for this final episode. Let's go to say goodbye to some people. I don't know who for now. Not Frank. Please, not Frank. Tell me that I'm right and they're not gonna kill him right now. If stress, you know, would be a sound, it would be that sound. Come on, let's go. I'm a brave and courageous young woman. I can do it. I'm a brave, courageous young woman, but just in case, I just took a tissue with me. We are not gonna discover Frank's body somewhere. No, 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 maybe. No. 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 Maybe the cops who are watching, they're not gonna take that risk. No. We know that it's Frank's place. Oh, the writers, they're playing with my nerves right now. A body? Someone? No! No, 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 you're playing and you're playing too much. No! It's someone they're bringing back a body. No! It's his car. No! Oh, writers, you're playing too much. If you have to show me his body, show it. Now At least tell me that they didn't torture him. All of you guys, they're gonna see. No, it's someone else.
Notify homicide to OCME. I'm gonna float her attached to a terminal.
Fuck you, the Greek! I don't want you to be arrested, I want you to be killed. I never said that, even for Stringer, you know, prepared this death, even for Preston and Pruitt after what they did to Wallace, I never said that. I'm saying that for him.
I just want to let you know that we got your back. You know, whoever did this, we'll find him.
Inform Mr. Barksdale that any obligation he feels he might have with regards to this incident is absolved, along with our agreement.
Well, all I'm saying is,
I understand perfectly well what you're saying. What I am saying to you is, I will take care of them myself.
thank you for your concern.
Oh, you know that something is wrong.
I'm gonna kill him.
You're where?
Fucking quick, That's my fucking way. Get off of me! What the fuck you gonna do? Get a gun? Go play gangster like your fucking cousin?
Go to the police! They can't, Jordan.
Let's go.
He knows what you have to do. They all know. Oh, I love your dad. And you guys, you did the right thing. You're there! Bubbs! He's a drug addict. He's a drug addict. I should not judge.
You gotta be shitting me. I just came from the crime scene. He lays down with gangsters, gets up with his throat cut.
Be respectful!
Son of a bitch.
Ah!
You,
That's better.
everyone who saw the punch rolling. And they've all got prayers throwing the punch, no question. But they've also got you addressing a subordinate officer as what was it? A shitbird? Fuck you.
It's a good call, yes.
Roland Presbolewski rides the southeastern desk on midnight shift for 2 months. He writes a personal letter of apology to everyone seeing that punch throat. And then he can come up here and say the same to my face. And after that, he wants to piss his career away in your unit. I could give a hairy ass fuck.
Good for me!
Let's got some for Freeman. Homicide center.
Mister?
Officer, my son wants to turn himself in on a warrant. He's surrendering. He's going to cooperate in any way he can.
What name am I looking for?
Sabatka. Nicholas Sabatka.
Nico, the nephew. By now he knows.
Our people wait for him, but so do the police. What he says, he says.
He knows my name, but my name is not my name. To them, you're only the Greek.
And of course, I'm not even Greek.
No?
So we go.
Except for that mess with that young boy who got hit straight through the window, ain't been nothing.
Well, how about that?
I got nothing on that one. Just two crews beefing over a corner. Like, we ain't got no history in this one. Like, we ain't friends enough.
The towers, give them the
In the
towers.
hospital, all I think was worried, right? What about Kima?
Yo. Remember that east side got shot in the high rises, right? You remember that shit, right? I mean, you were right fucking there, Bubbs.
Forjean is so on drug that he can't remember it by himself, he needs his friend.
One of the cheese, him and the east siders moved to the terrace, took over a couple of towers from Springer Bells boys. Mr. Motak, he ran them off. And he told the east side crews, them towers belong to Avon. Then they ain't come back no more. I mean, they ain't like a war or nothing. It's like a Springer Bell and them sharing.
Sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Spiros calls me after everybody's getting arrested, right? Spiros says that if we keep quiet, they can help my cousin Zig, you know? The kid, the one that didn't die, the one that got shot. He's gonna say that the gun, it wasn't Zig's.
So you're going to meet them and talk about that.
Under the key bridge. I was gonna go down with him to the bridge. I was gonna go down there with him.
Don't do that!
You're involved in
It's
this
a good
smuggling?
one, but it's rough.
Them girls that got found, we didn't know there were girls in there.
You thought it was drugs?
Drugs, stolen shit, whatever.
Your uncle was sitting yesterday right where you're sitting now. Ready to give us everything if we made the drug charges go with it. Maybe got your cousin to a better lockup than he was.
As you can see, we're willing to honor that deal even if it didn't happen for your uncle.
Spiros was the main guy.
But not
He
supposed.
told me and Frank which cans to disappear. And then when it came to me and the drugs, he was the one that hooked that up too. He was the drug guy. I went through him for all my re-ups until they passed me off to White Mike McCardle. I don't know why you got Horse's picture up there. Horse don't know shit.
You're protecting the dogs.
After them girls died in the can, they told me that whoever fucked that up, they had already got to in Philly. Yeah, the Greek. Sure. I know who you mean. I mean, I don't have a name or nothing.
Just near to him!
That's the Greek right there.
Yep. You had him without knowing it.
What's the verdict? You did good for us.
No.
So I'm out to start, huh?
Yeah, I really want to say.
Thank you for that one.
How's product in the towels?
It was shit, and I'm sorry.
Thanks to Proposition Joe. You're not sleeping together anymore?
Okay. Thanks.
You're training. I'm sure that you are. Don't sound. Yes, don't sound. He's gonna know, the Greek one.
This is Special Agent Terrence Matthew of the Baltimore Field Office. May I speak with Agent Kuchers, please?
He's no longer with the San Diego field office.
Well, where's he at?
We can try headquarters in Washington. Counterterrorism.
Counterterrorism. For how long?
I'd have to check, but I'm sure he's been gone from here more than a year.
You know it might be because of him. That it might be a rat. No one warned you?
Officer, my son turned himself in to the police last night at Southeast. A detective was there at the time.
Ah, they have the right to be mad right now.